like, like all of his organs are shutting down. And I was like, what you mean? Like, he just said was just sick or whatever. Like, what you mean? His organs shutting down. So I'm like, something don't make sense. So he was like, it's going to get worse before she get better. And I was like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, just do what you can do, you know, whatever, just do what you can do. So by this time, I'm sitting like real worried. I don't know what's going on with him. How is organ shutting down already? Like, what's going on? So they end up transferring him to the big hospital. And I'm like, I was able to go back there to the room with him or whatever in a waiting area. And then, so during this whole time, like, he couldn't see, like, his vision was blurry. And I'm just so confused because I'm like, just Tuesday, he left from my mom's or whatever. He came kind of for the weekend. He said, Mom, and he was, fine looking. But you can look at him and kind of tell, but you just, like, I know he's, got some issues or whatever. So, but everything was fine. And then before that, though, I was glad I had all my kids say under one roof because I fixed them a big breakfast thing that was on the Saturday. So I was like real happy about that. And I think he ended up staying the night with my mom. And then I think Sunday is when he left. And then Tuesday is when everything went down. And so they took him to the big hospital and we got in the room. And, I'm just sitting there and he was just like, this really incoherent. Like, he was like in the daze or whatever. So I'm just sitting, I'm just waiting or whatever. So the nurse came in. Well, first the doctor came in and she was asking questions or whatever. And then the nurse came in and said, you got COVID. So say your goodbyes now. And literally, it was like very insensitive. And actually, that's what happened. I say my goodbye for the last time. Um, so of course, I got rushed out the room, and so I stood out. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, she was actually on her way because by this time I'm calling like all my parents, like her is sick, like I don't know what's going on. So she rushed me here, and she just didn't make it like in time